Why is Kit Fisto on there? Didn't he get murked like in 3 seconds by Palpatine? I know Palpatine's like a goat, like insane goat, but also like, why is Obi-Wan under Anakin? Well, because Obi-Wan isn't like the strongest Jedi. He's just a really... Anakin is... Okay, be realistic. Anakin definitely outplays Obi-Wan in a lot of aspects, especially Force usage. Obi-Wan's actually notoriously a bad Force user. He's just really good with a lightsaber. Keep that noted. Don't get it twisted. I forget where I saw it, but somewhere it's like Obi-Wan's notoriously a bad Force user, which is why he's primarily been really good at sword fighting, which is why he was like the only Jedi that could beat Nightfall Vader in a fight. Which Nightfall Vader is Vader before he got in the suit, because the suit nerfed him a lot. Anyways, he's the best lightsaber user of Stand 3. Correct. No, dude, I gotta say, despite Obi-Wan not being a very good Force user, I think Obi-Wan is probably the GOAT of the Jedi. I think Obi-Wan is the GOAT. How can you be just some guy in an army, like one of the soldiers in this army, and yet you are somehow the #1 op of every single highest-ranking member of the opposing force? Acknowledge you. Hello, knowledge. How can Obi-Wan, like, he's Grievous's #1 op. He's Maul's #1 op. He's Vader's #1 op. He is the GOAT. It's bad you haven't seen Star Wars. No, it's not bad. But it's also horrible. Wear thigh highs. It's too cold. Hot. Cold. Yes, no. In, out, up, down. I'm wearing pants right now. I'm wearing gray sweatpants. I'm cozy in my mosey, okay? Don't spam. Don't spam. No. We got no spam in this Severino stream. None of that. No, please, no. All right, I will kill you with hammers and hatchets and mallets and whatnot. I say we democratically vote Severino out. What? Vote me out? What the? Who's replacing me? I think a weird complaint I have about Star Wars is that Earth became useless and a group of people stole it. I'm pretty sure if we did reach all the stars, Earth would be a major trading hub still. Well, Evil Pumpkin, I don't think there is Earth in Star Wars. If I remember correctly, Star Wars happened in a galaxy far, far away, before that, a long time ago. So I think the focus is more about the fact that this precedes anything that happened on Earth. That's kind of the idea. Is Earth in Star Wars? I'm actually curious. At least in theory, but given the events of the trilogy after taking place a long time ago and far, far away, the implications that Earth isn't within casual travel distance and might not have recognizable civilization yet. No confirmation, though. Yeah, that's my thought, is that if it happened in a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, it's so far away that Earth is just not even a planet people visit, so I don't think that the humans from Star Wars came from Earth. I think they came from somewhere else, which, of course, raises a lot of questions with evolution. How the hell would people even evolve into being humans on different planets the same way they did on Earth? That doesn't make sense. But also, with Earth, it's like, how did we end up there? But as I said, long time ago, galaxy far, far away. No one's going to Earth because they've never been there before, and there probably isn't even life on Earth yet. Probably like dinosaurs or something. That's what I assume, at least. Earth is in Star Wars is some junk planet now. Why would it be a junk planet now? It's a long time ago. That would imply that it would still need to be a junk planet now. Like that life... Are you saying life came from Earth, covered it in junk, and then the junk just disappeared, and then dinosaurs and then people? Maybe the Big Bang was the Death Star? Well, no, because that was a pretty tiny bang. It was a very minute bang, actually. There were still movies after the Death Star blew up. Humans come from Coruscant. Yes! I forgot about that. Yes! Humans come from Coruscant. That's why Coruscant's population is actually like... I think it's like 20 billion or something. Which actually, admittedly, for the size that Coruscant is, the human population, or the population on that planet, is so small. 3 trillion. There's a population of 3 trillion people on Coruscant. Now, that is still... really small. If you look at the size of Coruscant, let's see. Can we get like a graph that shows like the difference in size that Earth has to Coruscant? Let's see. What is this? No, don't save image, you fool. Okay. This is a cool graph. Let's see what this says. So we have Mustafar, Earth. Where's Coruscant? So Coruscant is like, you can't see that, is like probably around double the size of Earth approximately. Maybe a little less than double. Probably like 1.85 kind of size. Despite that, though, canonically, I believe there is hundreds, if not thousands, of levels. The whole planet is covered in city. It isn't like our planet where there's 8 billion people and there's still some green to spare. It's completely covered in city. But not only is it completely covered in city, it's covered in layers of city. Hundreds of layers of city. Which means it would... I think realistically, I saw someone do the math. Coruscant could handle like 100 trillion people or something like that. But it's only 3 trillion. Like, that's crazy. Because with that in mind, how is there any population density at all whatsoever? I guess most of the density is on the top layer? Maybe you could say that? And, like, most of the population doesn't count as population because it's probably people immigrating in for trade and then leaving? I don't know. Yeah, politics in those cities are probably horrendous, too. Well, they cover politics. In Clone Wars, they cover the politics of the cities. And the way that, like, the lower levels are just disregarded. They're just not even cared for. Coruscant actually has a population of 100 Bingillion. My source is I made it up. Oh, okay. Bingillion. Do you make that number up too? I'm gonna. This is gonna be very rough memory. I'm not gonna get this very accurate. So if I get this wrong, feel free to kill me. Hammers, hatchets, mallets, whatnot. You know. But if I remember properly, at least this is in Legends. After the fall of the Republic and the growth of the Empire, or no, after the fall of the Empire, because the Empire, the Republic's hub was Coruscant, the Empire's hub was Coruscant, and after the Empire fell, Coruscant turned into a shithole that then became like ravaged by these like vampiric dog things that just killed everyone. At least in Legends, it's weird. I don't like. I saw that somewhere. Now, to be fair, I don't know if you guys know this. Fun fact: people can actually spread misinformation on the internet. So the validity of that claim is also to be judged. However, that's pretty cool. After the Empire fell, Coruscant first fell into a period of chaos, was briefly ruled by a provisional government before becoming part of the New Republic. The new guys, the ones that are useless. I hate the New Republic, and I don't hate the New Republic. I like the New Republic, but I hate the way it's articulated in the movies. It's so stupid. In the movies, they're like, oh yeah, no, so we actually... this movie was created as a symbol of anti-oppression, anti-fascism, but don't worry, because the real message is, if you overthrow a fascist government, you're going to be a useless replacement, so actually, the fascist government was right. That's kind of what they're implying when they make a New Republic in the sequel movies that ended up being completely useless. It makes me so mad. It makes me so mad the way that they just brought, somehow Palpatine returned. Suck my whole wiener, dude. Anyway, let's see what else happened. New Republic era, no longer the capital. The New Republic decided against making Coruscant the capital, viewing centralization as an imperial trait. They shifted the castle to, the capital to Chandrila. The criminal element on Coruscant was largely left unchecked after the Empire fell and the New Republic moved its capital, leading to a planet becoming overrun by crime syndicates. Sequel trilogy era, let's see. The New Republic moved its capital to Hosnian Prime. Hosnian Prime destroyed. Yaha. After Fate of Coruscant, after the First Order's attack is not fully explaining the current canon, but the novel or comic may provide details. Okay. What is this one? Yavin Prime? God damn! Wait, what is... Yavin Prime? I forget, because I know Yavin 4 is the Rebellion planet. It's a gas giant. Okay, so it's useless. Okay, no wonder it's huge then. Bespin's huge. Kamino's huge, naturally. Alderaan, they're all about the same exact size, which I assume is intentional because I don't think George Lucas put much thought into planet size. Yeah, Geonos is the same size too. Although Mustafar is tiny. The Death Star, I don't even know why that's being counted. That's no moon. It's a space station. Gassy. What is this measuring? The size of your mother. Anyway, Simpsons Fortnite season.